From her perch up high, she watched as the world bound wide went soaring on by. While you strutted by, face buried in the light, scared that you might miss a tweet or a text. Little did you know that every photo you liked, every tweet you typed, spun in a galaxy of two-dimensional light. While just above your screen was a life waiting to be lived. Every minute wasted is a memory untaken. Darken your screen, lighten your life. Advertisements, like the example you've just seen made by myself, are infused with images, music, but also poetry to persuade their audience of a message or to sell a product. Ads use poetry as a tactic to convince their audience of something.
We wait until they get sleepy. Wait until they get so big they can barely move. Then we walk out of the shadows. Quietly walk out of the dark and strike.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo.
When you wish.
Third attempt at a new world record.
They fly just a little bit higher.
Bob is 22 years old.
When you scream,
Going down
they go just a little bit further.
I like for you to be still. It is as though you were absent, and you hear me from far away, and my voice does not touch you.
To most people, poetry in advertisements can be far more interesting than plain poems read or listened to on their own. True, pure poetry doesn't try to sell anything.
Last Tuesday night, my mother, Jenna, comes into the house. I'm sitting in the living room with my other mom, Kelly. Jenna asks us if we'll take a drive with her. So we all get in the car. And as we drive, silence creeps along like the cracks in a frozen lake. Slowly, I realize that this isn't a breakup ride, or a divorce ride, or a separation ride. This is a 100,000-mile ride.
It is used as a form of expression for the writer for personal benefit. It is using the art of language to relieve thoughts, but never trying to make the audience do something.
Sorry, but I'm taking this one back from my home, because under that rubble was not your country. Under that rubble was our city, our town, our mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters that day. No one in New York grabbed rifles. We grabbed bandanas and shovels, and we started digging because our lives were underneath that rubble, and the firemen were looking for the bodies.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion.